Hi everyone. So I wanted to look at some exercises here that would help alleviate tension in the neck and in the shoulders. I have been feeling really stiff in my own neck quite recently. Lots of carrying of a very heavy Felix has led to this problem. And I know that many of you are also experiencing this kind of neck problems at the moment. So I thought I would just record a short session to give you some of my go-to postures and movements for when I do have these problems. So let's start off in a comfortable seat. You could be sitting on a chair if you would prefer. And then let's just close our eyes here. Just take a few breaths here, perhaps in through the nose, exhale out of the mouth. So when we feel tight in our neck and shoulders, it can really affect the way we breathe, the way we hold ourselves. So just take a couple of moments here, just tuning in to any tension you're carrying and just seeing if you can allow the shoulders to drop that little bit further away from the ears. Just allow everything to relax. And I know that's easier said than done if you're feeling a bit tense or you have pain in these areas. But just do what you can. And then keeping your eyes closed, we're going to bring our awareness back to our breath and start to breathe in and out of our nose now. And then you're going to take a breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, you're going to draw your chin in the direction of your right shoulder. And breathe in, bring your chin back to parallel, facing forward. And then exhale, draw your chin in the direction of your left shoulder. Inhaling, center. Exhaling now, chin draws down to your chest. Inhaling, back to center. Exhaling, chin draws up to the sky. Exhaling, back to center. Taking a couple of breaths in here. And then we're going to go again, but just really notice as you move through that pattern, notice what happens to your opposite shoulder as you turn the head in the one direction. So we're going to breathe in here. And then exhale, draw your chin towards your right shoulder. Draw the head back. Moving the head towards the left shoulder. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, chin down to chest. Inhaling, center. Exhaling, chin draws up to the sky. Inhaling, back to center. Breathing in. Breathing out. And gently blinking open your eyes here. So we are going to now just gently move your head towards your right shoulder. But before we move, just want to really think about where is your chin, where is your neck now in space? So for a lot of us, maybe it's more leaning down. Can we find that nice neutral position with our neck before we bring any movement in? So find that place and then take a breath in. As you exhale, just start to draw the right ear towards your right shoulder. Notice if that left shoulder wants to travel up with it. Keep everything nice and even throughout both shoulders. Now this might be enough if you are really experiencing pain in your neck. But if you want to take it a little bit further, you could bring your right hand just to the top of your head. And then just imagine that you are gently encouraging the head over towards the right. So there's no pressing down on the head and pulling it. You're just gently allowing the extra weight of the hand to just guide the head. Staying here. Keep softening down through both shoulders. Feeling that lengthening through the left side of the neck. Just seeing if you can allow any tension in the jaw to release. Keeping your breath fluid. And then from here we're going to start to look down towards your right armpit. So the head just stays where it is, but you're just starting to rotate the gaze now. Rotate the direction of the head. Softening with breath. And then starting now to move your head up, and we're going to start to look up in the direction of the left corner now. So you're going to bring your head back just a touch. So you're going to be looking up towards the left corner. Now just perhaps feeling that stretch a little differently, perhaps in the front of the neck. And if that hand doesn't feel right on the head, you could just bring your hand to rest down on the floor. Nice, everyone. Staying here for another couple of breaths. And then slowly coming back to center. Bring your hands to rest in your lap. And just close your eyes here. Take a few breaths in and out of the nose. Each exhale is a letting go. And from here, let's blink open the eyes. Check in, make sure you have that neutral position in your head. And then taking a breath in. On the exhale, we're going to start to draw the head in. The left ear now towards the left shoulder. How does that feel on this side? Maybe if you would like a little bit more, you could bring the left hand to the top of the head and just gently allow the hand to draw the head in the direction of the left, as opposed to just really heavily pulling down. We never want to pull down on our neck. And maybe it can feel nice to have that opposite hand have the fingertips pressing down into the ground. If that feels too strong, then you don't need to change the position of your hands. They could be resting in your lap. Maybe closing the eyes. Softening any areas of tightness with your exhales. And then let's start to rotate the head and neck, so you're now looking down towards your left armpit. And you can do all of this with your eyes closed if you like. You may just have to be looking at me a little bit, but hopefully my verbal instructions are clear. And then once again, just soften that right shoulder. It does tend to want to hunch up and travel round with the neck. Staying here, how does it feel on this side? And then let's prepare to move now. So we're going to move the head. So we're now looking up in the direction of the right corner, bringing the head and neck back slightly to feel this stretch now down the front of the neck more than the back and the side. You may still feel it in the side. And just staying here, playing around, of course, with anything that doesn't feel right, then please just move as much as you need to find the right position for your neck. And then calm back to center, nice and easy here. Once again, just sitting here, taking a couple of breaths in and out through your nose with your neck in this nice neutral position. And then from here, we're going to breathe in, reach our arms up to the sky. Find that length through the side body, ground down through your seat. And then inhale, exhale, start to turn towards the right. Left hand meets right knee, right hand behind the base of your body. And then draw the crown of your head up to the sky as you allow the shoulders to move away from the ears. And then if it feels appropriate for your neck, you're going to look in the direction of that right shoulder. Find that neutral chin position, and then start to draw your chin down towards your chest. And then look up over the left shoulder. And then we're moving that head back down. So you're making these little half smiles. Come back to look over the back shoulder. Do that one more time, drawing the chin down into the chest. Looking up in the direction of that front shoulder. And then bring your head back to neutral. Reach your arms up to the sky. Once again, breathe in, reach up. Exhale, take the twist to the other side. Opposite hand on opposite knee. And then draw that hand at the back round perhaps so it's directly behind your sacrum, so the back of your pelvis, and then draw your shoulders away from your ears. Find that neutral spine, neutral neck position. And then if it feels appropriate, drawing the gaze in the direction of that back shoulder. And then from here, start to draw your chin down into your chest. You're getting that length down the back of the neck. And then looking up over that front shoulder. We'll do this 3 times. So second time, drawing your chin down to look up over the back shoulder. And then one more time, coming forward. And then gaze comes back to center. Reach your arms up, rotating back to center. Exhale, start to bring your hands down. Let's take it forward into a little forward fold. You could have your head resting on a prop here if it doesn't meet the ground. Allow yourself to be completely supported, so completely passive here. You're just allowing everything to rest either onto the ground or onto a prop. Taking a couple of breaths in here, and with each exhale, find that sense of release. And then coming back up to center, and then we're going to change the cross of our legs so that the opposite leg is crossed over. Just nice, easy cross position. If you're kneeling, you obviously won't have this problem, or not problem, but the need to create that even sense of alignment by coming forward now on this side. So just taking a further forward fold if you're in a different position here. And then coming back up to center. And then from here, we're going to reach the arms forward, extend them behind our back, interlace your hands together, draw your shoulders away from your ears, and then bring your hands with your knuckles facing forward to the right side of your waist. And if they don't quite meet that, then don't worry, you could always have one hand resting on the floor. Then try and even out both shoulders once again. And then from here, just finding that dropping away of tension through the neck. And then if you want a little bit more, you can draw the head in the direction of the right shoulder, but keeping the chin nice and level. Taking a couple of breaths in here. So I find this can really help to just create that sense of length through the neck. It can help to alleviate knots that I get in my upper back and just help to lengthen out through the shoulders. Staying here for another couple of breaths, noticing any tension creeping into your jaw. Try and keep it nice and soft. And then come back to center. And once again, reach your arms up. And then draw your arms down, interlacing the hands behind, rolling your shoulders back, and then moving your hands into the opposite direction. So bringing your hands over towards that left hip, finding that softness through the shoulders and just drawing your shoulders down so you're not hunched up. Everything is drawn down. And then either staying here, if that hand doesn't quite reach to interlace, you could always just press the hand down into the mat. And then from here, if you want to add that little bit more, you can turn your head in the direction of your left shoulder. You're keeping everything nice and neutral through the chin. Can you breathe here with a sense of compassion and kindness? And then coming back to center. Taking a full breath in, full breath out. Perhaps here just giving your arms a bit of a shake out, getting rid of any tension. And then we are going to come to one of my favorite postures in any type of class, but so good here when you do have pain in your neck or in the upper back. So coming to take a ragdoll, we're going to stand and come into this little bent leg position. Feet are hip distance apart or a little bit wider. And then bring your belly down, your chest down so it plants onto your thighs. Allow the whole upper back to round. The back of the head is really just heavy. There's no holding of the neck. And then from here, maybe interlacing opposite elbows. And just staying here. Perhaps you want to straighten the legs a little bit more, but I do find the more I can bend the legs and form this little ledge for my body, the more it allows my neck and shoulders to relax. And then we're just staying here, just allowing yourself to feel weightless. Maybe if you want a little bit more lengthening down the back of the neck, you could bring the hands, you could interlace them behind the base of the head, and you could just allow the hands just to draw the head down that little bit more, but you're not pulling here, you're just allowing the weight of the hands to rest on the back of the head. And if this feels too much in the thighs, then you can always just come up and take a little bit more of a vertical position so you're not bending down into the thighs so much that perhaps the thighs start to shake and wobble. You want this to feel restorative here. And I'm going to let my arms dangle here. And I'm going to bring myself up to stand. I'm going to allow my chin to rest on my chest, and I'm going to move my body, and my arms are going to flop from side to side with nice soft knees. And I'm going to bring myself up to stand. Chin coming up last. So I hope these little postures and movements will help ease out your neck and shoulders if you're experiencing any pain. If you have any questions, please let me know.